Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Today, Alex starts feeling stronger at home, and Tu Na steps out for a few hours to handle the farm, leaving him to face a quiet house and a stack of unfinished work. But by evening, they're together again, sharing a warm dinner and talking about the future. If you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next video. All right, let's begin. Alex woke up to a soft, familiar sound, a spoon tapping gently against the side of a pot, a quiet flame in the kitchen, water moving. His body still hurt, but it wasn't the sharp, alarming pain from the worst days. It was a deep soreness that reminded him he'd been through something serious, and that he was healing. He sat up slowly, letting his shoulders settle first. Then he took one careful breath in and one out. The house felt warm, not noisy, not tense, just lived in. Tu Na appeared at the doorway with her hair tied back and a calm look that made the room feel safer, all by itself. "Good morning," she said softly. "Morning," Alex replied, voice a little rough but steady. She stepped closer and handed him a cup of warm water. "In small sips," she reminded him, like it was the simplest rule in the world. Alex drank. His hand didn't shake. His head felt clear. Tu Na watched his face closely, not staring, just checking. "How do you feel?" she asked. Alex rolled his neck slightly, testing the stiffness. "Still sore," he admitted. "But better. A lot better." Tu Na nodded, satisfied. "Good," she said. "And today you don't rush anything. You don't try to be a hero. You don't go to work." Alex let out a small breath that could have been a laugh. "I'm not going anywhere," he said. Tu Na's eyes softened. "Okay. Come eat." She helped him stand, not gripping him tightly, just close enough to support if he needed it. Alex moved slowly, but smoothly, like his body knew the right pattern now. Step, breath, step. He walked to the kitchen without wobbling. The kitchen smelled like warm rice and steam. Tu Na had already set the small table for two bowls, 2 spoons, and a cup of water in Alex's spot. Everything simple, everything gentle. "No baby today?" Alex asked quietly, glancing toward the hallway. Tu Na smiled. "Henry is still sleeping. Let him rest." Alex nodded, relieved. He sat down, careful with his posture, and Tu Na placed the bowl in front of him. "Eat while it's warm," she said. Alex picked up the spoon and took his first bite. Soft porridge, light seasoning, easy on his stomach. He ate slowly, blowing on each bite. Tu Na sat across from him and ate too, keeping her movements quiet, like she didn't want to disturb the calm they'd finally found. For a few minutes they didn't say much, not because they had nothing to say, because the silence felt good. It felt like a normal morning. Tu Na broke it gently. "Any dizziness?" she asked. Alex shook his head. "No," he said. "Just tired." "That's normal," Tu Na replied. "After breakfast, you rest. You don't wander around the house looking for things to do." Alex raised his eyebrows. "That sounds like you know me." Tu Na's mouth lifted. "I know you." Alex ate a few more bites, then paused and looked at her, his gaze steady and warm. "You look calmer today," he said. Tu Na shrugged lightly, but her eyes stayed honest. "Because you're calmer," she answered. "When you're stable, I can breathe." Alex's throat moved as he swallowed. He didn't get dramatic. He just kept it real. "I'm sorry you had to carry so much," he said quietly. Tu Na didn't let the moment turn heavy. "You're here," she said. "That's what matters." Alex finished his bowl, then drank water slowly. He set the spoon down with care and sat back in the chair, letting his body settle. Then he looked at Tu Na again, gratitude plain on his face. "Thank you," he said, "for staying beside me through all of it." Tu Na's smile turned smaller, softer. "Where else would I be?" she replied. Alex reached across the table and touched the back of her hand lightly. "Honey," he said, voice low and steady like the word belonged there. "I mean it. You didn't leave when it was hard." Tu Na blinked, eyes warming. "Don't talk like you're leaving," she murmured, half teasing, half emotional. Alex smiled faintly. "I'm not leaving," he said. "I'm telling you I know what you did, and I'm grateful." He squeezed her hand gently. "And I love you." Tu Na held his gaze. No big speech, just the quiet truth in her face. "I love you too," she said softly. The house stayed quiet, and that quiet felt like a gift. Tu Na stood to clear the bowls and wash them. Alex remained at the table, breathing slowly, letting his energy settle instead of pushing through it. When Tu Na returned, she placed his medicine beside the water. Alex took it without argument. Then he looked at her, thoughtful, already planning the day in his head. "You need to go back for a bit," he said. Tu Na paused. "The farm?" Alex nodded. "I know you've been away," he continued. "The animals still need care. You'll worry all day if you don't go." Tu Na hesitated, because leaving him, even for a few hours, still felt wrong in her chest. Alex read her face immediately. "I'll be okay," he said, calm and sure. "I'm not going to do anything stupid. I'll rest." Tu Na narrowed her eyes, not fully convinced. Alex lifted a hand like he was swearing an oath. "I promise," he said. "No hero moves." Tu Na sighed, but her voice stayed gentle. "Okay," she agreed. "But how will I go with Henry?" Alex's answer came smoothly, like he'd already solved it. "I arranged someone to pick you up," he said. "They'll drive you and Henry there, wait, and bring you back." Tu Na's eyebrows rose. "You did that already?" Alex gave a small, tired smile. "I can still plan," he said. I just can't run around." Tu Na shook her head with a quiet laugh. "Fine," she said, "but no more phone calls after this. You rest." "I will," Alex promised. He paused, then spoke more softly, more honestly. "Go take care of what you need to take care of," he said. "And when you're done, come back here." Tu Na studied him. "You'll feel lonely," she said, not asking, knowing. Alex nodded. "I get lonely," he admitted almost casually. "And I want you here. I want to hear you moving around. It makes the house feel right." Tu Na's throat tightened. "Okay," she said softly. "I'll go, and I'll come back. I'll cook dinner. I'll stay with you." Alex's shoulders loosened. "That's all I want," he said. He looked down the hallway again, toward the room where Henry was sleeping. "And bring Henry back when you return," he added quietly. "I want him here too." Tu Na nodded. "I will." A little later, they heard a vehicle outside. Tu Na went to check Henry first. He was still asleep, curled and peaceful, unaware of any plan. Tu Na adjusted the blanket lightly and didn't wake him. She returned to the kitchen, picked up her bag, and glanced at Alex. He was still seated at the table, posture steady, eyes clear. "You rest," Tu Na reminded him. Alex lifted both hands again, obedient. "I'll rest," he said. "No heroic moves." Tu Na walked to him, leaned down, and kissed his forehead. "Good," she whispered. Alex looked up at her with calm warmth. "Come back soon," he said. "I will," Tu Na promised. Then she stepped toward the door, moving quietly so the house wouldn't lose its calm. Outside, the morning air was cool. Inside, Alex stayed at the kitchen table for a moment, listening to the soft sounds of home, holding on to the simple truth that today had begun like real life. Again. And he wasn't facing it alone. After Tu Na left, the house went quiet in a steady, workable way. Not the kind of quiet that felt empty. More like the kind that gave Alex room to breathe. He stayed at the kitchen table for a minute, listening to the gate click, then the engine fading down the road. Henry had been carried out, still half asleep, and the hallway held that last bit of morning stillness. Alex stood slowly and walked to the living room. His steps were controlled, careful, but smooth. He sat on the sofa, drank water, and let his shoulders drop. Then he looked at the phone on the table like it was a tool again, not a threat. "All right," he murmured. Small steps. Lon's updates were short and clean, facts, numbers, and decisions waiting for him. Alex didn't power through. He read for a few minutes, then rested his eyes. He stood for a short loop, sofa to window and back, then sat again. By late morning, he made one call. "Ms. Chung," he said when she answered. "Can you come to the house today? I need signatures. Keep it simple." Her voice turned professional immediately. "Yes, Alex. I'll be there in about an hour." When Ms. Chung arrived, she came with a slim folder and a calm face that told Alex she understood without extra talk. "You look better?" she said carefully. "I feel better," Alex replied. "Sit. Let's do this fast." They worked at the living room table. Alex checked the key lines and signed. Then another, then one more. Ms. Chung slid a page toward him and pointed. "This one is time sensitive." Alex read it, paused, and made a small correction with the pen. "Change the delivery window," he said. "Make it realistic." Ms. Chung nodded. "Done." When the paperwork was finished, Alex set the pen aside. "Next," he said, "contact Mr. Duke. I need wood materials lined up but no rush deal. Confirm price and delivery options. Send me the final numbers before you lock anything." Ms. Chung typed it into her phone. "Understood." Alex's gaze steadied. "And the starch plant." Ms. Chung's expression tightened slightly, not with panic, but with the weight of reality. "Production is slower than normal," she said. "Weather has made the drying and whitening take longer. Staffing is still thin. Lan is managing." Alex nodded once. "And Adam," Alex said. "The deadline is still extended," Ms. Chung replied. "Quality is being prioritized." "Good," Alex said. "We don't ship anything that isn't clean." Ms. Chung hesitated, then added, "Lan has been carrying a lot." Alex didn't get dramatic. He just nodded like a man taking responsibility. "Tell her I'm back online," he said. "Not full speed, but I'm here. If she needs a second set of eyes, she sends decisions to me. No guessing alone." Ms. Chung's shoulders eased. "I'll tell her." Alex stood slowly, signaling the meeting was done. "Thank you," he said, "and keep my schedule light. No visitors unless I approve." Ms. Chung smiled. "Yes, Alex." After she left, Alex rested on the sofa with a thin blanket, eyes closed, letting his body recover from the mental work. When he woke, he drank water, took his medicine on time, and walked another short loop through the living room. He recorded a short voice note for Lan, just a few calm sentences. He told her he was reading updates, that she should keep quality first, and that she didn't have to carry decisions alone anymore. Then he sent it and set the phone down, feeling strangely lighter. Mid-afternoon, his phone buzzed. A message from Tu Na. "At the farm now. Henry's awake. I'll finish quickly and come back." Alex stared at the screen, then typed back. "Okay, don't rush. Come back safe." As the sun softened toward evening, a vehicle rolled up outside. The gate clicked. Footsteps crossed the yard. Tu Na came in with Henry on her hip, cheeks slightly flushed from the ride. eyes bright and tired in that hard-working way Alex knew too well. Henry spotted Alex and reached out immediately. Alex stood carefully and met them halfway, then sat back down so everything stayed safe. "Hey," he said softly. Henry grabbed at Alex's shirt like he was claiming him. Alex chuckled and steadied the baby against his chest. Tu Na smiled at that choice. "You're being good," she said quietly. "I'm being smart," Alex answered. Tu Na went to the kitchen and started cooking a warm, simple dinner. The smell filled the house. Rice steaming, soup warming, vegetables sizzling lightly. Alex stayed in the living room with Henry, keeping it safe by staying seated while the baby climbed and babbled. Henry laughed when Alex answered him with small, calm sounds. When dinner was ready, Tu Na set the table and called softly. Alex walked to the kitchen with a steady pace, tired but not struggling. They ate together with Henry close by, and the meal felt like a soft landing after a long stretch of fear. Alex looked up at Tu Na and smiled. "This is perfect," he said. Afterward, Alex held Henry while Tu Na cleared the dishes. Henry yawned and rested his cheek against Alex's shoulder. Tu Na returned and sat down. Alex's expression turned quiet and sincere. "Tu Na," he said, "when I'm fully stable again, I want you closer." Tu Na blinked. "Closer?" "At the company," Alex said gently. "Work with me. Something lighter than the farm. Something that keeps you near." Tu Na hesitated because the farm was responsibility, and she knew what it meant to leave it. Alex didn't push. "We'll do it slowly," he said. "You can learn first, and I'll arrange support so the farm doesn't fall on you alone." Tu Na looked down at Henry, then back at Alex. The hope in his eyes wasn't selfish. "Okay," she said softly. "I'll try. After you're stronger." Alex's shoulders loosened like something heavy had finally been set down. "Thank you," he murmured. Henry made a small, sleepy sound, and Alex smiled, resting his cheek lightly against the baby's head. The night didn't end with chaos, just a quiet house, a steady man, and a future that finally felt possible again.
Tử Na nấu bữa sáng đơn giản cùng Alex, sau đó cùng Henry ra ngoài trông nom trang trại vài tiếng. Alex ở nhà nghỉ ngơi và từ từ giải quyết những việc khẩn cấp trong nhà mà không cần gắng sức nhiều. Anh gọi bà Chung đến lấy chữ ký, nhờ bà liên lạc với ông Đức để mua gỗ và kiểm tra những cập nhật quan trọng về nhà máy tinh bột và đơn đặt hàng của Adam. Alex quán xuyến mọi việc, làm việc theo từng đợt ngắn, cho uống nước, uống thuốc đúng giờ và đi lại nhẹ nhàng trong nhà. Buổi tối, Tử Na trở về cùng Henry, nấu bữa tối ấm áp và ngôi nhà cuối cùng cũng trở nên sống động trở lại. Sau bữa tối, Alex ôm Henry và nhẹ nhàng đề nghị Tử Na xem xét làm việc tại công ty của anh khi anh hoàn toàn ổn định để họ có thể ở gần nhau hơn. Tử Na do dự vì chuyện trang trại nhưng đồng ý thử việc. Kết thúc một ngày với niềm hy vọng thầm lặng cho gia đình họ.